Hello friends, welcome to our virtual class. As I told you on Friday in the last lesson, today we will continue with the same topic and it will be the same as like this the rest of the week. So what we're going to do today, I will explain it right now. I will review along with you this topic that we learned last class, and your assignment will consist in a video, to create a video using these verb tenses. So you have to use present simple, past simple, the six verbs, okay? Present simple, past simple, future simple, or future tense, present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. So today, as I told you, we'll go over to the future tense, which I know that you guys might not have seen before. And also I will let here in the classroom platform a document, a PDF that contains many, or maybe all of them, all of the participle verbs and its definition too. So in that way you guys can learn or can apply them to your video. So it will be a 2-3 minute video explaining about a daily, not a daily routine, but it will be like a day. How is your day at home now? And maybe you can show us your family, you can show us your house, or around, you can show us whatever you want to show us, like something that you want to explain and something that you want to use the verb tenses with. Okay, so let's go over what we learned before, and we will also go over the new topic about present, future perfect. Okay, so let's see. Now we were saying last time that the verb tense, they talk about actions. Okay, so we have different types of verb tenses, and we always have 6. We already said that: present, past, future, present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect, which is over there, and future perfect over there. Now you can see it. So we were saying last class that we have all these tenses, and we were going over this present perfect tense. We were saying that the present perfect tense uses 2 auxiliary verbs or helping verbs that will work for us to make the connection between that verb in the participle and the rest of the sentence. So we use have with the rest of the persons, like I, you, we, they. We use have with that. For example, exercise number 2. The Waltons have lived here for 7 years. So as you can see, we use have when there is a plural. Actually, the Waltons becomes in a pronoun, it becomes they. So they have. We cannot say they has, because we use has only for he, she, and it. Okay? She has, he has, it has. He has walked, she has walked, it has walked. Let's remember that the present perfect tense, this is just a review, is used to talk about actions that happened in the past, but they can happen again in the future. Just like I have eaten pizza. That means that I ate pizza in the past, but I can still eat pizza in the future or in my present. So that is present perfect tense. Or she has eaten pizza, he has eaten pizza, they have eaten pizza. And we did some exercises, so you must use this perfect tense in your video. Now we were also talking about the past perfect tense, which is about an action that is completed before a certain time in the past. So we were talking about 2 actions in the past that they both happen in the past. Okay, none of them is happening in the present or in the future. Okay, they happen in the past and they both stay in the past, but one happens before the other one, okay? Now, in this past perfect tense, we only use the auxiliary verb or the helping verb had. For example, she had written the letter before I saw her. So as you can see, we have two actions there. First, she wrote the letter, and second, someone saw her. Okay, but both actions happen in the past. Now, if you need to watch this again, please go back and watch it again. Okay, now this is the one that we will be learning today, the future perfect tense. The future perfect tense expresses an action that which will be completed before a certain time in the future. This is the before future tense. For example, it uses the helping verb will, have, or shall have. Okay, will have or will or shall have, and the past participle of the verb. Let's say an example. He will have finished the paper before next Friday. So actually, we will not use has, okay? Just like if we say he will has. No, that is not correct. Like he will have finished the paper before next Friday. So we're talking about future, okay? Just future. And we will see some more exercises. There are two verb forms, regular verbs and irregular verbs. Let's remember that for regular verbs, or the past tense, we just add ed or d. But the irregular verbs, we have to learn them. Okay, we have to learn their past simple form or their past participle form. Now, regular verbs, as I already told you, more than 95% of the English verbs are regular. Okay, and now we can see these ones. Regular verbs and their participle parts. To call, the present tense will be call or calls. It depends on the person. Present participle, calling. Past tense, called, and past participle, have called. Why? Because we use have as a participle verb, as a helping verb. Now let's see. So we will also talking about this. Principal parts of verbs is just what we saw right now. All verbs have four forms or principal parts, which is first the base form, okay, or the infinitive, we call it too. The present participle, which is the continuous or the progressive with the ing. The past form, which is with ed, or the one that you have to learn from the irregular verbs, just like sang. Okay, it's not singed, it is sang. And the past participle that you have to learn too. Okay, so we were going over this exercise last time. We said carpenters work based on the infinitive form. Carpenters worked based on the past form or the past simple. Carpenters are working based on the ing or present participle verb. And carpenters have worked based on the past participle. Or in this case, in the present perfect. Now we were completing this verb, all these exercises, and this is what I want you to see. So in case you guys have your book, and that is something that I really wanted you to have. So in case you guys have your book, this is something we will see right now. We will do some exercises about this on the live lesson, in our next live lesson. But right now we will also use them in the video. Okay, so you can also use them. We have progressive forms. That means that is a form that is continuing. Okay, so the present progressive, for example, they are listening. Past progressive, they were listening. Present future progressive, they will be listening. Present perfect progressive, they have been listening. Past perfect progressive, they had been listening. Future perfect progressive, they will have been listening. So look at this. Do not get too overwhelmed right now, because this topic we will see it in our next class. But I'm just showing it to you because you can use it in your video. Okay, it's correct if you want to use any of this. So, well, thank you, 10th grade. I hope this has worked for you. So now let's work on that video.